Okay, so now, excuse me, I'm going to show you how to do the portfolio. And right here, the portfolio value, what we want to do is add together how much we spent all together on our first 3 stocks in mutual fund. And you can see since the last video, I've added my second stock and my third stock here, whatever they are. Well, for this one, I just want to know how much I spent the first day. So I'm going to do equals, and I'm going to add how much I spent on my mutual fund, plus how much I spent on stock 3, plus how much I spent on stock 2, plus how much I spent on stock number 1. End up with $13,752. So that's it is what it is. I made up numbers and so forth, and you have rules on how much you can spend. So now here, my portfolio value, I do the same thing. I do equals. Whoops, that should be an equals. Equals how much this stock was worth, plus how much the mutual fund was worth, and then how much the third stock was worth, plus, I made a mistake, so I got to go back and edit it. I need to add a plus sign in there. All right, plus my second stock, plus, I keep making mistakes there. You will do the same probably, so pay attention. So you just click on it, and then you add the plus sign, and then we're going to add the third one, and voila. So after the first day, I made $14,796 total, so that's a gain of about $1,000. Now, if I look down through here, I lost 13, I made 168, I made 686. Those numbers make sense. So we will keep those, and that looks good. All right, so that all looks good. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to drag that down, and voila. I'm able to drag that down. Now, some of you may be asking, why are these number signs here? Well, that means those boxes aren't big enough. So if I go up here between the I and the J, and I just double-click, it automatically makes it big enough that you can see what numbers are in there. And you get the same thing here. Now, I want to be able to see the portfolio over to the right, so I'm going to go ahead and shrink those down just so I can bring that back onto my screen. Now, portfolio profit or loss. This is pretty simple. I'm going to take how much it's worth minus what I spent the very first day. So equals, we'll take that number, minus what is in this box. Now, again, I don't want that to change as I drag it here in a little bit. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to put a dollar sign in front of that, so that when I drag it, it stays W7. So I go there, I drag it, and voila. And you can see that this has gone from W8 to W9 when I drag it. This one stayed W7, which is exactly what I want it to do. So now the portfolio percent change, I'm going to take equals, and I'm going to take how much my portfolio changed, divided by how much I spent the very first day. And again, when I drag it, I want it to stay the same. So I'm going to put a dollar sign in front of it, and I hit enter. And if these numbers were real, I would have gained 7.31% so far. Now notice how I drug that. When you're dragging, you click on the box, go to the bottom right corner where the plus sign turns into a black plus sign, drag it down, and voila. Okay? And that is how you do the portfolio. Now, over to the right is the Dow Jones. You don't spend any money on the Dow Jones. That you will go to Yahoo Finance, and you will type in this ticker symbol caret DJI. Caret is the Shift 6 button, and DJI is the ticker symbol. And then the very first day, whatever it's at right now is what you're going to enter there. And today, the day I'm recording this, is actually an all-time high for the Dow Jones. Let's go check out what the Dow Jones is at right now. Let's see what it's doing here on March 7th, 2013. It is up a little bit, and this is the highest it has ever been. It is at 14,334.82. All right, 14,338.42. Is that what it was? Let's go back over here and look. 14,334.82. 334.82. I got those turned around, so I'm going to delete that. Turn that around 8, and voila. Now, you don't spend any money on it, all right? So when we look at the closing price at the end of each day, what we're going to do is look at what the Dow closed at every day, and then you would have the change, just like you did over here, and then you would have the percent change, just like you did over here. There's actually going to be nothing in this column. I have an extra column there. So for some reason, you can either delete that, or you can do like I did and just black it out. And that is what you're going to do to keep track of your stocks for the next X number of days, however many we tell you, and then we will be taking this information and graphing it. Good luck. Hope you make $1 million.